Okay. Thomas Craig.
Joe is gone, man. Joe, the last guy that spoke, his Twitter account is gone. And he was a prolific tweeter. I can't find him. I was following him, and I was following him, and he was following me. Well, I didn't unfollow him, so it should have still been on my following list. But sometimes Twitter fucks me over like that. Things disappear all the time, but I can't find him. What happened to Joe?
Is joining us next. Mr. Craig, I have just unmuted your microphone.
Who is it? What's his name?
Thank you.
Hello, Thomas.
Thomas Craig.
Hello. Thank you, President Simmons and directors. I'm Thomas Craig from North Portland off the 75. I'm a transit rider and member of Opal's Bus Riders Unite. I'm here to testify that the Interstate Bridge Replacement Program locally preferred option that you'll hear about today and you'll vote on next month presents major risks to TriMet and could distract the region from investing in the infrastructure that your agency needs to fulfill its mission. The LPO is very, very expensive and does not need to be. The only stakeholder request that requires a structure so large and expensive is the addition of the so-called auxiliary lanes, which I believe everyone in this room understands are in fact just additional freeway lanes, expanding capacity, inducing further VMT, and demonstrably working in opposition to our regional climate and equity goals. Of all the jurisdictions involved, which should all be opposed to major capacity expansion as a matter of climate science and equity goals, TriMet should have a uniquely strong opposition to the current LPO because there is absolutely nothing in it for you as an agency. Sure, there's light rail to Vancouver, but that is every bit as much a risk and a cost for you as it is an opportunity. Can you run the frequency to make the service competitive with driving? How much will that cost to operate? How will the MAX network be reconfigured to allow for the capacity traveling south towards your bottleneck at the steel bridge? Will a new steel bridge or other Willamette crossing be built? Or will there be an east side of the river MAX line connecting to OMSI for faster north-south trips? Those could solve the capacity issue, but they're also very expensive projects. Will the city of Portland, the counties, and Metro be willing to help you make those investments when they're trying to find money for this IBR program? Your ask to the IBR program can be very clear and very simple. Go back and come up with two other feasible and actually different options, both of which need to cost less than $3 billion, and one of which should be the cheapest possible bridge replacement that enables light rail across the river. That doesn't force the region to go in any particular direction. It would just leave options for the region open. What could you and CTRAN together do with $2.5 billion if we cut those costs from a wasteful bridge project? We're talking about 2 entire years of operating and capital expenditures for the two agencies. There are thousands of significant problems you could solve for that kind of cash if instead we let the region spend $2.5 billion on an unnecessary freeway expansion over the Columbia River, shackling you with service that you aren't compensated for. You'll just have more problems to solve and fewer resources to work with. We ask that you not approve the recommended LPA as the only accessible alternative to be advanced through the NEPA EIS process. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Kimberly, if that truly was the last community member who wished to address the board, I will go ahead and close the public forum and open the business meeting. So we will start with...
Well, it's unanimous. Everybody who spoke opposed the I-5 project, and we all know how that's going to come out, don't we? Too bad for you. We hold the purse strings. We make all the decisions. We, the elites, run the world.